Two of the top players in the world right now are Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama. Victor is from France. I think that's how you say his name.
I was just about to ask you. You figured out his name?
I think, yeah.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
Nice last name.
And USA won 83-81. Chet Holmgren won the MVP for, I think, the tournament or the game itself. But he wasn't even a top 4 scorer. Jaden Ivey, Kenneth Lofton Jr., Adam Miller, and Michael Miles all scored more points than him. And Victor Wembanyama had an awesome game. 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 blocks. Who do you think won this showdown? I mean, I don't even think this is really a question, but just looking forward to the future, Holmgren versus Victor, who was the better guy?
I think, Victor, because he showed us more. He showed his defensive versatility. He showed us the fact that he can stretch out, and it may not have went in. I know he was 1 for 5 from the three-point line, but you saw the form. It's nice. It's a nice stroke, so it looks like it can definitely put in some work. He showed that he has a little bit of a post game. He's still a little skinny. He needs work, but he showed that his back to the basket game is at a right level for his age. He has soft, nice soft touch around the rim, and I think for a big man at that height, that size, his offensive game is more advanced than Rudy Gobert. So I think being that is incredible, and his defensive versatility. I'm not saying it's Rudy Gobert, but it's great at this age. Mm-hmm. So I think. Chet has always been a promising prospect. I remember him coming out, crossing Steph Curry in the scrimmages. Yeah, I remember that. He's always been a promising, but I think Victor offers more to the table. I think being the fact that he's more confident in his game. You've seen, I think Chet playing with other players maybe have hindered him a little bit. Mm-hmm. But with Victor, you saw a lot more confidence. He wanted the matchup. Sure. It was clear that he wanted to go at Chet, and you saw it. Like, he showed a lot. Chet is a really good stud, but I think, Victor just showed more. He wanted to more that game.
I think Victor showed out significantly more than this guy, Chet. I mean, you saw it. If you watched a little bit of the game, you could see that when Victor was on offense, he was going at Chet. And then Chet realized, man, I can't guard this guy. And then you saw him switch off, and then Chet was doing whatever he wanted. Victor was doing whatever he wanted. And then on the defensive side of it, this guy Chet really couldn't get anything going on Wembanyama. Wembanyama was able to be dominant down low. His shot blocking was really solid. And just watching that game, Chet just wanted nothing to do with Victor. And especially with Chet being one of the more touted players right now in going into next season, it's really something to tell just on Victor, who's 1 year away from taking that step. Victor, it just seems like he's just so much more refined. His offensive game just seems way more clean. He's got a little bit more size on Chet too. I'm pretty sure he's 2 inches taller than him. But just as an overall player, I'm just wowed more by Victor's game.
I think Victor is next level. I think he's Kristaps Porzingis, but a Kristaps Porzingis that actually uses his size. He plays with his back to the basket. He rolls to the basket. He plays like a 7'2" guy, 7'3"
He's
guy.
7'3", man. That's
KP
crazy.
is more of a perimeter-oriented big man. I think Victor is much more than that. He's so versatile, and he's an elite defender. He had 8 block shots. He's the real deal. And watching this matchup, watching Victor versus Chet, obviously there are better players on USA than on France. But I think Chet kind of backed down. He looked a little bit timid. He started off the game hot. He had like 5 points in the first couple of minutes. He had an easy bucket in transition, then he had a 3 in Victor's face. I don't know what people see in Chet. I think he's a good prospect. I think 7'1", can shoot, can handle the ball somewhat. He has his pros definitely, but in the NBA, is he a small forward? Absolutely not. Doesn't have the speed.
Stretch 4.
Is he a 4? Possibly, but I think he's going to struggle defensively. And at 5, he is just too skinny right now.
Reminds me of Poku.
We talked about it before the show.
I think he's a little bit scrawnier than Poku.
He's really
even though Poku was scrawny.
He reminds me a lot of Chris Boucher. A lot of Chris Boucher.
I think what people like in Chet is the shooting stroke. A 7'2" guy that can shoot the ball from deep and has range to block shots. It's always going to be a fascinating thing.
No doubt.
And I think that's what people fall in love with Chet. I think Chet going to Gonzaga is going to help him a lot. That's somewhere where you could definitely develop your game. But I think, with Victor, you just seen the European in him, just the versatility in his game, the inside-outside game.
can go into the NBA right now
He was supposed to be the
and
number
drop
one pick.
20.
100%.
They say he could have been number one right now.
He could go to the NBA right now and drop 20 in the
Wholeheartedly
game.
agree.
No doubt about it. I think Chet would really struggle in the NBA right now. And he's not supposed to, be in NBA right now because he's only 18 years old.
Is he number one recruit right now?
He's
Chet?
number one on mock drafts right now for next season.
Yeah.
Next season's draft.
Watching that game, I couldn't see it. Victor just outperformed him significantly.
Victor's after him, right? He's in Imani's class.
Yep.
He's in Amani's class.
And that should be an
that's the
interesting
thing.
class, man.
Amani Bates versus Victor. I love Victor, but I like Amani a lot. I love
I'm
Amani
sorry.
Bates.
I'm gonna take the 6'11" bucket every day.
Amani, you're saying?
Yeah, got
dude.
to.
Amani's
He's just-
KD. He's a poor man's KD
Yeah,
right now.
I gotta take but there's a lot of guys. Chet, he's a weird guy. Me personally, I think if you guys ever get a chance, watch Jalen Duren.
Okay.
I think he's better than Chet right now.
And Jaden Hardy.
Jaden Hardy's another good one. He's a strong bucket, but there's a lot of guys. Chet, it's just the size, the versatility, the wingspan. He kind of has that Porzingis hype to him coming out of high school.
What do you look at Chet and think he needs to work on this?
Strength.
Okay.
Easily
His
strength.
aggressiveness down low in the paint. He's just not big body enough to bump and grind down there.
I just think it's his body. I just think right now he doesn't have an NBA
He can
body.
get bullied. He was getting bullied by guards.
So do you think that his game, his max potential would be how Kristaps plays?
I think he could be better than Porzingis.
Really? Chet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think he can
I
be.
don't know if he can, man.
I don't think so either.
I think he can be better than Porzingis.
I just saw him go up against one of the top guys, and he looked like a puppy.
I think the only difference, I feel like the Porzingis thing, injuries messed him up.
Very true.
That's what really hindered
True.
Porzingis.
Very
So
true.
I think he's going to be what he is right now. I
Which
think
is 20 and 10.
Yeah, I think Chet can be a little bit
You
not
think
20
Chet
and
can-
10.
that's what I'm
What
wondering.
about like 23 and 7, 8? I don't think he can be the 10 rebounding, but I think with his jump shot, he'll be able to get into the
At
20.
7'1", you
20.
need to hit double-digit rebounding.
I don't think so. At this age?
True,
In this
true,
new NBA,
very true.
Dirk never did it.
Very true.
He was just a scoring machine.
That's very true also.
I think Chet is like a 17 and 7 guy.
That isn't bad.
Yeah. I don't think that's Porzingis though.
That was his rookie year.
I look at this guy, and like you mentioned already, he could surpass Porzingis because he wants to bump and grind down low and
But I
has the
think
ability.
Victor he's a future MVP.
I think
type
he's about
of caliber
2010,
player.
Dude, he is
blocks type of guy.
amazing at
I
basketball.
think he's 26, 10, and 3
It's not
type
that
of
far
guy.
fetched.
26 is crazy, though.
It's not that far fetched because he can shoot, and he's only going to get stronger.
You can't say that. Because we don't know that. Some guys' bodies just aren't built to be that.
How old is he? 17?
I honestly don't know.
He might be 17
I'll look
right
it up
now.
right
He
now.
is 17. Because Chet is 18.
Yeah.
But this is U19 though. Just the play.
He might just be
USA.
playing up. He could be 16. You honestly
No,
never
17.
know.
I said 17.
I'm saying he could be 16.
17, January 4th. Is his
So
birthday.
he just turned 17.
So he's 17. They've been recruiting this guy since he was 13.
Might have been before. They be cool.
And France almost beat Team USA, who is stacked right
And
now.
Victor went out in the fourth quarter as well and missed
He had foul
a
trouble.
chunk of
Yep,
time.
he had a foul trouble.
Still got Imani.
I got Amani Bates too.
It's not that far fetched to take
Imani
Amani,
is almost
obviously.
his size doing Kevin
Because
Durant
Amani
things.
has that crazy ball handling and the speed.
That's going to be a wicked draft.
Dude, it's going to be
I
awesome.
need the Bulls to get number one.
Here we go.
that could be a
Him and Zach? Oh, my
That'd be
God.
awesome, bro.
that could be a Hakeem Jordan / draft.
Sneaky.
Or it could
Sneaky.
be a
Sneaky.
It could be a Greg Oden healthy KD draft.
Could be.
Or if you never know, there's injury risk with Wembanyama, so he could
Because
be
of how tall he is?
yeah, he could be the first guy and Imani goes second, and he's just like
Bites him in the ass?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're
Wait,
just
no. Wait, who? KD went second, right?
Second.
Okay, yeah.
But Greg Oden was a dog, though.
He
There was a
was.
reason why he went first.
It's tragic. We had the what if section. He could have easily been a what if.
I'm about to look at their class right now.
2022.
Yeah, Imani's class.
I'll look up KD's draft.
It's Imani Bates, Jalen Duren, Amari Bailey's really good too.
Yeah.
Keontae George, Chris Livingston. There's a lot of guys in
Amari Bailey's getting a clown on social media right now.
because his Drake is dating his mom.
Yeah.
She looks good though.
She is
listen,
bad.
man.
I
This draft
totally
class
agree.
is pretty good. Greg Oden, KD, Al Horford, Mike Conley, Jeff Green, Joakim Noah went
you guys
ninth.
know Joel. You might know more. You know Paola Banchero.
Yeah, he's going to Duke.
Yeah, he's with Chet. Patrick Baldwin Jr. is with Chet.
I don't like Patrick Baldwin Jr. again.
Too skinny. He's like
Yeah.
built like him.
Yeah.
Marcus Gasol was also in
Like,
this.
you
Caleb-
go like Chet.
Caleb Houston, he was playing the other day for
He's
Canada.
good. He's good.
He plays for Canada. Michael Kennedy Chandler's in this one. There's this dude, they call him like Peyton Watson. He's like this rare unicorn type of player. You guys should look him up. He's like a different beast.
Peyton Watson, you said?
Yeah, he's going to UCLA.